Good evening, everybody. This is CmdrAleon. Welcome to Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Good to have you all with us. It's about 17 minutes after the hour, and just checking a few things here. Let's see if we can do that a little bit. Just a little minor adjustment. There we go. Okay, let's turn the thing a little bit here. Good to have you all with us, and welcome to another edition of Encounters. Good evening, everybody. Acid TV, Tara, everybody coming in. We got our apple cider going. Greta, everybody, hello out there. Kimmy. Let's see. Kimmy's asking me about Area 51. We'll definitely be able to get into that a little bit tonight, too. We can also talk about my topic. Also, hey, Cleo, thank you for the gift. My topic is, do you remember who you are? And we'll get into other things through the show tonight. We'll be here till about 1 a.m. Hey, One Toyota, thank you for the goat. Good to see everybody coming in. Ruby, we're doing good, One Toyota. Lexi, Simple Man, 34, welcome. Good evening, user 661. And it's a good evening to be here. Lavola, El Rey, good evening. Just scrolling down. David, welcome. Linda, good to have you with us. Lynn, 948, thank you for the roses. Everyone coming in there, thank you so much. Thank you to Tamila. Thank you for the finger heart. I appreciate it. Lorna, thank you for the chili. Lorna, thank you for the heart puff. Thank you for the goat. Lorna, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thank you for the ice cream. That's one of the things we do like. Don't be scared, Timmy. We were definitely going to be here. And we are live here, so no worries. Hey, Lucas, good to have you. The Deborah, good evening. It's good to see everybody here. Please share, like, and follow. And if you go to my bio, you can also link up to my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spatial News Francis. Thank you for the live on the air. I don't know how many of those I have here. I have one of 20. Okay, so I do have them lined up. Hey, White Orchard, Annie, good to see you. Deborah, good to see you. Zycorax, good to see you. Let me just do this here, hold a minute. Just good to see everybody here. Conspiracy World, good to see you. Greetings to everybody. Steel City, welcome. Sunchild, good to have you with us, Sunchild. And hey, thank you for the roses. J&M, hello. Mad2477, good to see you, bro. Welcome back. Thank you, Leslie. Kimberly, welcome. Everybody, thanks for sharing. Everybody share. Everybody like. Everybody follow my live. Rita, it's good to see you too. Susie Metcalf, peace, love, and ascension. Yes. So we're going to get into a lot of things tonight. Please do share. If you're not sharing the live, share it with at least somebody you know that would want to be here. Thank you, Joe Cavans. Please do that. We appreciate that. Thank you, Bonnie. Good to see you. So, do you remember who you are? You know, it's not easy living on Earth and trying to remember who you are. I mean, let's face it, for me, my difficulty growing up was having memory of ever, when I go to sleep, do I ever go on a spaceship? You know, not just any spaceship, but ever go on a spaceship. Ever since I was, old enough to think about it, so, how come when I go to sleep, I don't always have a memory of where I go? And then again, but I do remember who I am because that happened, as a child. So I do remember that happened because of what happened to me as a kid. I was just, one of the nights, last night I wasn't on, I was just chilling out last night. I needed a night to just chill, but we're here. Shadow says, what to do if I am 170 million feet tall in the fifth dimension on a copycat planet Earth? Well, first of all, you wouldn't be 170 million feet tall. There's just no way. But you would be on another Earth. You might be, it could be 10 or 15 feet tall, but not 170 million feet tall. So it's good when I took my little breaks there, just to regenerate. And for 3 years doing the show straight out, it's just good to take a little break. Hey, Kitty Mama, good to see you. Hey, Tammy Rich, good to see you. Hello. So we're going to get into the things like, how do you remember who you are? And we'll bring people up live who want to talk about that, about not knowing who they are, not remembering who they are. Mad2477, come in. I got some cool stuff I would love to share. Mad2477, that'd be beautiful. And when we do, hey, RB, good to see you. When we do bring people up here, thank you so much, Francis, for that. That's really cool. I like that. You have to be over 18, no foul language on the air, no smoking on the camera, no drinking on the camera, no paranormal discussion, religion, or politics, no kids on the show, and no cursing. Or foul language, whatever you want to call it. ERB says, I'm struggling today. Thank you so much, Kitty Mama. Thank you. You just gave me the gift here. Who was it? Tammy, thank you for the baseball cap. And of course, my cat's going nuts. Whenever I go in the air, Missy goes crazy. Hopefully she'll calm down. She's going nuts. Iron Warrior, thank you for the share. Hey, Hetty, good to see you. Thank you for the friendship gift. Malachite Arts, good evening. Everybody coming in here, welcome. Please share and like. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, Kimberly, that's probably true. Well, she'll always, hey, Half Pint, she'll calm down in a few minutes. She'll do this, and then she's going to kind of lay down somewhere. Angela S., welcome to the show. Good to have everybody with us here. Let the cat in. My daughter's saying let the cat in. Does she want to go in? Give me a second. My daughter's on my live here. She's watching my show. We will try to let her into another room. We'll be right back. Thank you for the heart. We appreciate it. Yes, let's see here. Oh, she's not. Oh, where is she? Okay. You want to go in the room? She's in our bedroom. Okay. The cat wanted to go in one of the other rooms, so I had to put her on the bed. So the cat is now laying on one of our other beds here, and I think she's good. Hey, Jojo, good to see you. Good to see everybody coming in here. This is CmdrAleon, your host of Encounters. Welcome if you're new to the show. We appreciate you being here. And like I said, we'll be here till 1 a.m., live and direct. We appreciate all the good vibes from everybody around the world, so definitely good to have you with us. Judy, good to see you, Judy. Palladium Rainbow, good to see you always. As always, TB. Hello, TB. Hey, Tara, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well, Tara, up there. Everybody coming in here. Nicole, DT, everybody out here. Hey, Danielle in Canada. Good to have you with us here on Encounters. Let me see here. And someone's free TikTok coins linked to bio. Hey, Tommy Taylor. Good to see you, brother. Hey, William. Fire in the Sky, we make contact this month. William Vanderheed. Hey, William Vanderheed. Good to have you with us. Hey, Augusta. Good to see you, Augusta. Welcome to the show. Robert Pippin. Luke. I'm Luke from Oklahoma. I was on here and I told my alien abduction story. Yes, hey, Luke. Good to have you with us, brother. Good to have everyone coming in here. And we're going to bring a few people up because I do believe in have people share their stories. We're going to get into the concept of how people don't remember who they are. So when you come to Earth, we all have families, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, right? We never really got to talk about this in the last 3 years of my show, but I think it's a good thing for us to talk about. That's why I made the video promoting that topic. It's not the sole topic, but it is part of a discussion as well as hearing people's stories here that we'll talk about. So I'm kind of curious, if I did a poll, how many people don't remember who they are? Meaning, when I say the word who you are, I know that you are human. I know that you have a brother, a sister maybe. You might be married and have a husband or a wife. You might have kids. You might, whatever. You might be a single person that doesn't have anybody other than yourself. But you were definitely born here. You definitely came here and have had the human experience, no matter what decade you were born. If you were born 20 years ago, 15 years ago, whenever you were born, if you were born in whatever decade, you came here without knowing what the reasons were. But when you got older, hey, Steve, when you got older, you started questioning things. You started wondering. Things started getting a little bit weird, meaning that certain things started happening for you, right? You started wondering, I don't feel the same about where I am now, where I was 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Things constantly change, right? Consciousness constantly changes. So if our consciousness changes, is it possible that we are starting to slowly remember who we are? We have the train, the railroad station's only a couple of blocks away, so you're in the train. But are we able to, hey, Mercury Man, good to see you up in Vermont, brother. Hey, Peggy, good to have you with us. Calico, good to have you with us. So it really is something we need to kind of look at, is how come some people now remember who they are? And I know that some people will say to me, I'm from this star system. They really do remember. Other people say, I wish I could remember. I can't remember where I'm from. I know I'm living here. I know I'm part of this whole planet called Earth, but I don't know where else I came from. How come other people remember? And there's no race to figure that out, because we all start remembering things when it's time to be activated, right? And I think everybody out here on some level, like Pink Tea says, I don't remember. Hey, Ginger, for me, and even up until this day, I don't always remember when I go to sleep. Do I go onto a spaceship? Do I astral travel to a spaceship? I probably do. I just don't remember. Cleo says, I was told I was a Lyran. I don't remember. You see? So for some people, they'll have vivid memories of going on a spaceship or going to a home planet. Hey, Casey. For me, I'm telepathic. I get communications telepathically, which is great. I've been given the gift to do things that I do with the palm of my hands. That's great. But I don't always remember things. I can't remember, did I go on a ship astrally last night? I have no memory of that. It doesn't mean I never will, but for me, I'm sure other people have the same thing happen to them. They know that they went off planet, but they don't remember where they were. Or they had a dream that was sort of cosmic, but it's not clear, I think many of us go through the same thing, right? I think many of us do. And I think if we can somehow remedy that, one of the things I was thinking about, am I able to help people collectively remember? Now, I don't know if I have the gift to do that or not. I would love to experiment with the idea that I can help people remember where they come from. Wouldn't that be interesting? You know, there's things I'm learning about my abilities. And do I have the ability? And I'm not saying I do, because I have no idea. But do I have the ability to use my gift to help people unblock their consciousness? You know, I've been thinking about that for a few days. Should I come on here and try to see, and I'm not saying, oh, I have this ability to do this. I'm not even claiming that. That's the last thing I'm going to do. But could I come on my live, help hundreds of people when they go to sleep tonight, have an unblocked memory, and be able to remember where they come from? Wouldn't that be interesting? Angela S. Hey, Angela S. So I'd like to, during the evening, maybe even now, I'd like to experiment with the idea that when people go to sleep tonight, we're going to try something here and see. Again, the word experiment means that I'm not saying that I can do this. So if it doesn't happen, don't say, oh, Commander, you said you're going to do this. I can't remember anything still. And I woke up the next day and I still can't remember anything. So don't, hey, good to see you, Green Eyes, Starseed, everybody coming out here. You know, so would people like me to experiment all over the world with the idea that I can help unblock your consciousness? I'm not saying I can, but I'm willing to give it a try. You know, hey, look, I'd like to unblock my own consciousness for that matter. Now, it wouldn't be funny if I unblock your consciousness, but my consciousness is still blocked. So I can gift you with the unblocking, but I can't unblock myself. I have no idea. You know, hey, UK, good to see you. So I'm going to give this a leap. I'm going to give it a leap of faith. I'm going to definitely, I thought about this. I'm going to go for it. I have no idea what's going to happen. But we're going to collectively get everybody together. And you got to be here on the live to see this, to be part of this. So if you're scanning TikTok and saying, what's the Commander doing? Don't be a tourist. Come on in here and hang out. You know, this is we're not here, you know, laying in the sun for 2 hours and then going home. We're here to do something. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. ERB, I appreciate it. So let's go for it. Let's really go for it. And we'll definitely do interviews with people. We're definitely going to get into that too. Don't worry. We want to hear your stories. So here's the way I want to do it. I want everybody to collectively take a deep breath. I want you to close your eyes. Thank you for Team Power, Mary and Ray. I appreciate it. So I want everyone to collectively close their eyes who's coming here. If you're coming in here, we're going to do an experiment. The experiment's going to be that when you go to sleep tonight, after I do this experiment, when you go to sleep tonight and you go into what you call the sleeping state, you're going to be able to remember, and I'm going to guide you on how to do this. Okay? For whatever reason, I know how to do this, and I don't even know why, but I'm going to guide you. Okay? I got all this information downloaded. I want everyone to close their eyes. I want you to take a deep breath collectively all over the world. Breathe in and breathe out a few times. The first thing I'm going to do is help unblock your consciousness. So I'm going to use the palm of my hands, which I've used for other things, such as getting rid of implants. But that's not the only reason why I use the palm of my hands, see? I'm learning I have more abilities than just doing that. I do. So I'm going to use my abilities to try to help you unblock your consciousness, your cosmic consciousness. Everybody has a cosmic consciousness. Now it's time to activate it. So what I want to do is try to activate your cosmic consciousness on encounters. And then when you go to sleep tonight, I want you to be able to, and I'm going to guide you through the protocol of how you're going to do this. So when everybody's ready, let me know that you're going to close your eyes. I want everyone to close their eyes because the commander has a big surprise. No pun intended. As you close your eyes, I want you to relax. I want you to relax. I want you to all relax. I want every single person in here to be completely at peace and harmony with themselves. No matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're going through, I want you to feel completely at peace. Let go of all your fears, all your doubts. Let go of everything of the day. Whatever your day was like, just let it go, let it go, and let it go. Okay? What we're going to do on encounters is I want you to all, again, breathe in, breathe out a couple of times with your eyes closed. I want you just to relax. I'm going to keep my eyes open so for the most part now, but because I'm helping you out. And as you keep your eyes closed and as you relax, I want you to let go and say, Commander, I am willing and ready for you to unblock my consciousness. Because a lot of human beings, it's not your fault. It's just that your consciousness has been blocked. We're going to unblock your consciousness. So when you go to sleep tonight, you're not going to be blocked. Many people say to me, I wish I could remember where I came from, what planet I came from, what star system I came from, what family in space I'm connected with, right? What better way to do it than to unblock the consciousness? Consciousness is the key to everything, and every reality is consciousness. So we're going to unblock consciousness tonight on encounters. Okay? Unblocking consciousness, brothers and sisters. I'm going to start with the palm of my hands. I want everyone to close their eyes. Whoa, what happened to me? I want everyone to close their eyes. Okay. And my energy is really amped up here. What am I doing disappearing on the screen here? I'm not going to disappear on the screen. I'm still here. So I want everyone to close their eyes. Yeah, my energy is affecting the camera here. Hold on a minute. And as you close your eyes, I want you to relax. I want you to say these words as I speak. Thank you so much for the gifts. I am not just a human being. I am a star seed living on Earth. Keep your eyes closed, please. Hello, Mount Rainier, Washington. I am not just a human being living on Earth. I am a star seed. I wish to remember who I am. And repeat this like a mantra. I wish to remember who I am. I wish to remember who I am. And as you repeat this, like namaste or like the word you or om, you're repeating in your consciousness now, I wish to remember who I am. And as you close your eyes, I'm going to shoot energy collectively to hundreds of you into your consciousness, into your, what you call your brain area. So I'm going to collectively shoot this energy to help unblock your consciousness in your brain area. And if you're focused and keep your eyes closed, you might just feel the energy, this energy that I'm bringing in, beams of light energy to unblock your consciousness. And my energy is so amped up, I'm affecting my camera here. Give me a moment. And now, as you keep your eyes closed, please repeat these words in your inner consciousness. I am not just a human being, I am a space being. I'm not just a human being, I am a space being. Repeat these words, please. I'm not just a human being, I am a space being. I acknowledge my space beingness. I am from the stars, I'm not just from Earth. I am from the stars, I'm not just from Earth. I am from the stars, I'm not just from Earth. Each word that I'm repeating is to unblock your consciousness. Each word has power. Each word has energy. Well, sorry about that. I'm really amped up here. I want you to repeat. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath if you're just coming in. What we're doing here is helping you unblock your memory, your cosmic memory, your star memory, the memory of who you truly are. When you go to sleep tonight, you'll have a dream, each of you. That dream will be a reality. That dream will take you to where you want to be. Do you understand? And if you see me coming in and out of the picture here, I am really amped up and doing this right now. And as you feel the energy coming into your forehead, I'm shooting beams of light into hundreds of people around the world. And if you're coming in here not knowing what's happening, please take a couple of deep breaths. I'll repeat these things. I don't assume everybody knows what's happening here. We are going to help globally everybody be activated to remember who they are. That means every single one of you out here. When you go to sleep tonight, you'll be taken off planet in your consciousness to a cosmic reality where indeed you shall meet your cosmic self. Okay? Please stay focused. Please stay focused. Like I said, after this is done, we will get into questions and help people with anything they have to share regarding your sightings, encounters, all of that, okay? Hey, Dreaming Andy. Allow yourself to just let go of your thoughts, let go of everything, people. Whatever country you're in, wherever you may be, Karen, thank you. I want you to all let go, let go, let go. The key essence of what we're doing tonight is to let go of what you believe, what you've been taught in this particular society, this particular program. What we're doing is shooting energy of light into your consciousness to shatter the program of belief systems. As we shatter the program of belief systems, we are now transferring the energy to unblock your consciousness, so when you go to sleep tonight, you may have the first opportunity to connect with your cosmic self, your star family, through telepathic communications, and that you're unblocked, they will be able to more easily communicate with you wherever they're from. So everybody here has what we call a star family. You've probably never communicated with that star family. So what we're doing is experimenting with the possibilities for the first time in the next 24 hours, that when you go to sleep, you will have a dream that you will make a note of. You will keep a journal tonight and write down in the morning what your experience is after this experiment that we're doing this evening. Okay? We're amping up the energies now more. If you let go, you'll feel the heat energy coming through. If you let go, you'll feel the heat energy coming through. Yes, I do. I do remember it, Angela. Welcome, all new people. Hey, Jen, welcome. Jen, if you want to join us, please close your eyes, take a couple of deep breaths, breathe in and breathe out. And as people come in here, relax. Those coming, just like people coming in and going out. If you really want to get in tune with your cosmic self, you're welcome to participate in what I'm doing here on the encounters right now. And what we're doing here, if you're looking at the palm of my hand saying, what is he doing? As you close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths, what we're going to do for the new people is repeat what we're doing, because it's something that will be repetitious in order to make sure everybody's on the same wavelength. We're talking about the cosmic wavelength. Okay? My energy is so incredibly high right now, folks. Please share, like, and follow. Please share, like, and follow. You're welcome, Half Pint. What we're doing here, I want people to close their eyes. And really, for this to work, I need everybody collectively to do this. For this to work, it will only work if you are able to follow the instructions I'm guiding you with right here and stay here. Now we have 324 people. If you all stay here, you will actually be given the ability, as I work in your consciousness, to remember where you come from when you go to sleep overnight. Now, this is an experiment, so this is a test to see whether people do remember. Keep a journal. Concentration is the key. When you meditate, you concentrate, right? If you don't concentrate and someone yells something in the group of people of 20, it can distract you unless you're fully engulfed in the meditation. Same thing with this. You need to stay focused. 348 human beings around the world need to be focused. Instead of coming in, jumping in and out, you're not going to be able to get this energy and this experience if you leave. If you stay, you're going to be rewarded with the potential of a great awakening within your consciousness. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Leaf, my gathering of knowledge on this is that when you go to sleep, that's when it's going to happen. So when people go to sleep, some people might be remembering who they are right now as I'm doing this. When each individual human being goes to sleep, when you relax your consciousness, before you go to sleep tonight, you're going to say to yourself, I wish to remember where I come from. I wish to connect with my Christed star family tonight. And you'll say that right before you go to sleep and before you just turn all the lights out and go to sleep. That's really key. You're going to be very definitive in what you say. And you're going to say, I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family tonight when I go to sleep. Simple as that. Simple as that. Jan, you'll be able to do it. Jan, just focus. You'll be able to do it. I have complete confidence in this. And that's the thing. That's like meditation. When you focus on your meditation, there is no distraction. When you're now focusing on this experiment to remember where you come from, off planet, this will help guide you in that collective consciousness to do that. If you allow other things to distract you, which is very easy to do on this planet, you can be distracted. But you have the power to focus and not be distracted. That goes for every single person on here, wherever you are. Everybody has the ability to stay focused. Health Goddess says, last night I dreamt they came down to get me. Health Goddess, join us. Good to see you. And again, for new people coming in here, The real thing is to focus. That's why I'm keeping my eyes open. I want to be aware of everyone here. You, on the other hand, all of you, just close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath. If you're on a pillow, on a meditation pillow, whatever, on a couch, just relax. You're all invited to participate in this experiment. Every single human being is. I'm all about inclusiveness. Always have been. I want to include everybody here. We're happy to have you here, Health Goddess. Glad to have you with us too. And all the other people coming in here, welcome. So we're going to help people, and I'm going to be repetitive because that's what I need to do, because there's people coming in, and they don't know what's happening. So for those new here on Encounters tonight, we're doing an experiment to help you activate your memory so that when you go to sleep tonight, you will have a memory of coming from another star system, which everybody does. I don't know where you come from, but everybody does come from a different star system. Every one of you. Doesn't matter where you are or how old you are. Everybody comes from somewhere else, beyond Earth. What I'm going to help do is activate you in your dream state tonight to be unblocked for the first time in your life, to wake up in the morning, have a journal next to your bed, write down what you remember, where you've traveled to, where you're going to, whether it be on a starship, whether it be to your home planet, whether it be communicating with men and women from another planet that you're connected with. Again, this is just an experiment. So if some things don't happen for some people, do not blame anybody. Do not blame me. We are experimenting. And again, I've used my gifts to do implant removals. Now I'm using my gifts to help you unblock your memory. Okay? I'm doing this for free. I don't ask for anything other than to help you. That's what I'm here to do. I came here to help you. So now I'm testing my abilities and seeing how many things I can do with my abilities here. Okay? Hey, Jersey for Life. So I'm here to help everybody out here on the planet. That's why people come here, because this show is different from anything out there. We're not your typical UFO nuts and bolts show. I've been activated for a lot of years, and we're here to help you. Okay? And we're not getting into, I'm going to have to mute that person because that's not what we're here to do. Let's just see here. Okay. Relax, everybody. All 410 of you. I'm aware of everybody out here. That's why my eyes are open. Your eyes need to close. So for the people just coming in here, welcome. Welcome to Encounters. If you want to participate, please close your eyes. What we're doing here is an experiment to, tonight, when you go to sleep, to help you remember that you come from the stars, that you have a star family, that you don't just have a mother and a father here, a sister and a brother, a grandmother and a grandfather, a little kid here, a little kid there, that there's a lot more going on with you than you think, right? I know this. So I've been gifted certain abilities. Hey, Saltwater, good to see you. My abilities have been mainly to remove implants, but tonight we're doing something incredibly different. I want to help everybody out here try to remember who they are. Not as an Earth person, I want to help you remember how to connect with your star family through going to sleep. When you go to sleep tonight, I want to help every single person out here. That means you, every one of you, are important to me. Every single person out here. I see you. I see you. I see you. So Robert, welcome Robert. Teresa, welcome everybody here. So close your eyes, Robert. I'm glad to have you with us. All the new people, 5280. Welcome, Zuzi. Rosemarie, welcome. Oh, Rosemarie, have a good evening. Lloyd S., welcome. So for the new people, you're going to close your eyes. And what we're having people do is close your eyes, clear your consciousness. I want you to repeat these words. I am a star being in human form. I'm a star being in human form. I am a star seed. I am having a human experience, but I want to remember my star family. And again, I'm going to do different types of wording here. I am a human being wishing to connect with my cosmic Christed star family. I'm a human being wishing to connect with my cosmic Christed star family. This is like a mantra. I am a human being wanting to connect with my cosmic Christed star family. Say 01, welcome and join us. 2 Lane Target, welcome. Good to have you with us. So I want everyone to close their eyes and join us. It's really important to relax because the mind is going to have you going all over the place on TikTok. Relax your mind, turn your brain off. There's nowhere you have to go at 11:57, almost midnight. Just relax unless you're working in a supermarket or something. There's nowhere you have to go. Tell your mind, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right where I am. Tell your mind, I'm staying right where I am. So for new people, I'm CmdrAleon, I'm the host of this show. I'm a starseed, I'm a contactee, and I'm the host of the show. Welcome. So as you close your eyes, say these mantras. I am a cosmic Christed being of light wanting to connect with my cosmic star family, my Christed cosmic star family. And you can use all different words to mean the same thing, to connect. And as this is happening, when you go to sleep, you're going to remember every single word I've stated on this live tonight. You'll remember every single word. And as you remember those words, you'll go to sleep with like this really exciting feeling, like I'm going to connect when I go to sleep. I'm going to finally connect and remember who I am. I'm going to connect with my star family. Now, in the experiment, some of you or half of you might, other half of you might be delayed in making your contact. There's nothing wrong if you don't make the contact tonight when you go to sleep. There's nothing wrong whatsoever. Again, remember, we're doing an experiment here to help everybody collectively learn how to contact their star family. Because everybody here has a star family. Every single one of you. Doesn't matter whether you're in Europe, the United States, Canada, South America, Japan, wherever you are watching the show, you all have a star family. Lorna says, I can't remember what you said. So Lorna, what I said was the repeating of these words with your eyes closed. I am a human being that is connected and has a cosmic Christed star family. And then when you say I am a star seed and you own the word star seed, that means that you are connected to the stars. If you're connected to the stars of the star seed, you came here to have the human experience, right? Okay. And the wordings that I used, they're all powerful words, no matter how I put it. So if I say the same thing over and over again, it has meaning, it has substance, it has power. That power is the power of liberation of consciousness. If the consciousness of the human mind is liberated, then when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to say, you know what? I'm tired of not remembering who I am. I'm going to sleep tonight and I'm going to remember who I am, right? When you go to sleep tonight, what are you going to do, everybody? You're just going to go to sleep and say, oh, I'm going to get up in the morning and go to work? Or you're going to go to sleep tonight and say, I'm going to remember who I am. I'm going to. Yes, user 126, that's correct. So I'm going to shoot a lot of energy right now. I'm going to do an experiment with you. Okay, I'm shooting amped up energy all over the world through my live here. I'm so amped up, I'm even affecting the screen on my phone. I'm going to shoot all this energy out, and everybody here, unless you're totally blocked out like a cinder block, you're going to feel the heat. How many people, in a minute, close your eyes. You have to have your eyes closed to do this. I want to know how many people feel the energy I'm shooting out right now, shooting out to all over the planet, to every single person out there. And I'm not kidding around when I say I'm doing this. I'm shooting this energy to every single human who's open to it. This is all cosmic Christed energy. What I'm doing is I'm shooting amped up energy into your body to break down any blockage in your whole body that's not allowing you in your consciousness to make connections to your Christed star family. And if you allow me to do this, you will feel the energy. Don't be afraid of what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm liberating your consciousness. What I'm doing is clearing your consciousness. You know, sometimes the brain gets all polluted with all the 3D stuff that you forget who you are. But now I'm unblocking. I'm clearing your consciousness. I'm like going in there with amps of light, of energy, beams of light through your brain. I'm activating your consciousness. Every aspect of your consciousness is being activated. Do you understand? And welcome everybody coming in here. If you're just coming in here, you will feel the energy as soon as you come in here. Hey, William. Good, good. Lane, Jane, welcome. Everybody coming in here. We're doing what we said we were going to do in our recording earlier today that I put on here for promotion of the show. I'm really, really happy to do this for every single person out here. And if you're saying, why am I holding my palms here? I'm sending light energy to your brain. Right now, if people stay here, you will feel the positive effects of what I'm doing. What you're going to do is when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to allow yourself to be open to being able to travel collectively and individually and say, I am a star seed, a star being in human form. I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family tonight. I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family tonight. I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family tonight. So what I'm doing is, it's like a mantra. Ever sit in a room, people, and say, you, or you say, om, or you say, you, or you say, om. Hey, Cinderella, welcome. Please join us, Cinderella. Everybody coming in here. And all the new people, we really do welcome you. So unlike other places in the world, we are here on Encounters, which is not your typical UFO show. We're here to talk about the spiritual aspects of the whole subject. I come as a contactee, as a Christed being of light. I'm fully activated, fully awakened, and I just wanted to just share a special moment with you this evening for part of the show to help people learn how to make a remembrance of who they are, how to remember that you're not just going to get up in the morning, have Kellogg's cereal, have maybe some eggs or bacon or whatever it is, or have some apples, go out there and go to work. You know, last night we took a little break. Okay. Thank you so much, Cinderella, for I love that one. Thank you so much. Yeah, user 126. Yes, please do ask a question. That's why I'm keeping my eyes open here. Thank you, Kim. That's a beautiful thing. My chest and my neck felt a warm feeling. Exactly. Right? Exactly. Hey, Carlin, good to see you. Welcome, Carlin. We're doing a gift. I'm giving everybody an experiment. I want you all to participate. This is a gift to all of you out there, all my viewers. What I'm doing is going to help you remember, 20 Luca, welcome. I'm going to help you remember how to not be blocked anymore. Because many people want to know, I can't get to contact my star family. I don't remember anything. I can't remember anything, right? Hey, Liberation, good to see you, brother. And so my hope here is that in this experiment, hey, Chrissy felt it in her face. Beautiful. What I want you to do is just focus on what I'm giving you. I'm giving everybody a gift tonight, collectively, all over the world. Hey, you, good to see you. Hey, Penn Fusion, Trinidad, Tobago, good to have you with us. So please join us. Okay, if you're just getting in here, I'm going to be repetitive a little bit here. I want you to close your eyes, clear your consciousness. What I'm doing is sending heat energy from the palm of my hands to this broadcast to everybody around the world to help you learn how to become unblocked in your consciousness to connect with your cosmic Christed star family. Now, isn't that a beautiful thing? And again, it is an experiment. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Hank. Thank you. I felt my mind and body wanting to lift up as my eyes began to water. Great energy. Thank you, Hank. Jimbo, good to have you with us. Houston, Texas. Participate, Jimbo. Joining us, all the new people. Please feel free to join us here. You know, I'm really about community. And on my show, it's always been that way, about community, about bringing the whole world together on Encounters. And tonight, what we're doing is, for a little bit more, We are teaching you how to, when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to tell yourselves after we're done with this experiment to start it off. We're sort of like lighting the flame of consciousness, of liberation of consciousness. That's what I'm doing. What I'm doing is using my energy to liberate your consciousness, your brain, to go into an expansive conscious reality. So when you go to sleep tonight, you'll have full visual memory of where you're going, who you're contacting, and what's happening. In the morning, I want each person to take a little empty book of paper and keep a journal tomorrow morning of what happened tonight. All right? So I want everybody to keep a journal, every single person. Christina, yes, you all have a star family. See, because we have the human experience, we forget that we have a star family, and every single person out here is connected to some star family somewhere out there. The key with this experiment, and please join us, is that when you go to sleep tonight, if you follow my directions, and this is only an experiment, that I believe that 2/3 of you are going to come back in the morning and keep a journal and remember exactly where you went. You're going to have no blockage in your consciousness. You're going to be able to communicate telepathically with a star family member, a space Christed being tonight. I believe all of you will be able to do this. I think there's not one person here that can't do this. So what I'm doing now is using my abilities to do some beautiful things here. You know, it's one thing to remove implants, but I'm testing my abilities out to see what other things my father gave me that I can do to help people. And I think one of the beautiful things here is to have you not be blocked anymore, to remember who you are. I've come to the conclusion in the times that I was not on live to meditate, to go within, to understand what it is I'm here to do. You know, what is the thing I'm here to do? I'm here to do this. Of course I'm here to do this. I'm here to do this show. But I'm here to do more than just a show. I'm here to do something other than just the show. I'm here to help liberate your consciousness. Your consciousness is the key to a reality beyond this particular reality, right? There's another reality out there way bigger than this one. And you all have the ability, you all should have the right to experience it. No one say, well, you can't experience that reality. It's not your time yet. Yes, it is. It's everyone's time to experience it equally. No one's any less or more than the other person. We're all here equally to enjoy an experience of reality, of cosmic awakening, of cosmic reality. That's the key, you know? So I'm here to help you do that. I need to drink some apple cider. Give me a moment. I've been talking so much, I need some apple cider. Oh, it's New England. Hey, Booty Pimples, good to see you. Give me a moment. What I'm doing now is I'm actually working on your consciousness. So if you see my hands moving right now, I'm doing some work on collective consciousness of each individual person out here. Please close your eyes. Claude, welcome, Claude. Good to have you with us. And everybody here, Randall, Free Fire, everybody coming in here. Stu Rosenberg, Gail, Lex, I think it is, Rainbow something, A.A. Murr, Chrissy, welcome. So as I'm doing this, you're going to feel, if you close your eyes, I want everyone to participate. So all the people coming in and going out of here, how you're gonna get this if you don't stay here and just relax. Relax, relax, relax. Relax. This is not like cable TV. Relax, folks. Take it easy. Let yourself relax. Let yourself relax. Let yourself relax. Hey, Phoenix, welcome. Yes, Sandra, absolutely correct. Hey, Sandra. Welcome all the new people. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Give me a moment. So this part of the show, we're going to end this part of the first hour. And I'm going to just remind you to do this tonight when you go to sleep. Remember these things. I am not just a human being. I am a starseed. I wish to connect with my Christed cosmic star family tonight. I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family tonight. And as you do this, in your own wording, allow yourself to relax your mind. When you go to sleep, do this like a mantra and keep a journal for the morning. Okay? Jay Hoover, thank you for the share. We appreciate everybody being here. We're still here. We're here till 1 a.m. So we have another hour in the programming here. Thank you, Gerard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I care about all of you. Hey, Karen, thank you. And I'm CmdrAleon. If you're new to my, hey, Francis, thank you. I'm here doing a show called Encounters. If you're new to the show, welcome, OG. Good to have you with us. You almost fell asleep. Hey, Christina. Well, tonight, when you do fall asleep, I believe almost everybody here, if you were doing this since the beginning, you will have a memory and you will also keep a journal. That's really a key thing. Everyone keep a journal. King Cody 68, white circle, yellow, and orange mixed. Look up. Hey, King Cody. Half pint, my friend up in the Appalachian Mountains. You put so much energy in that, your lips are moving different from your speech. Interesting. I came on here at 15 minutes after 11 tonight. Hey, Maria. Hey, Julian. Good to have you with us. We just did a experiment on the first hour of the show to help people, when they go to sleep tonight, have contact with their star families. So we're hoping in the experiment we're going to see tomorrow night if people keep like a journal, what happened. Oh, you're welcome, Tricky Dick. You're welcome. Lorna, thank you. I definitely... Michelle Marie, nope. This show, I'm just going to give you a creep. Michelle will give you a, let's see here. I'm going so fast in my consciousness, I have to slow it down. We'll give you a recap, Michelle. So what you're going to do is close your eyes. You're going to breathe in and out a few times. And then you can do this tonight before you go to sleep. You're going to say to yourself, I am a human being wishing to connect with my cosmic Christed star family. I am a human being wishing to connect with my Christed cosmic star family. You'll say that like a mantra, like you or Om. And as you repeat it, what you're going to do, and I'll do this one more time, I'm going to say, send energy, close your eyes, Michelle. I'm going to shoot energy to you and anyone else who might have missed this. So I'm going to shoot the energy to you real quick. Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. And keep your eyes closed. So what you're going to do is, when you go to sleep tonight, keep a journal for tomorrow morning and repeat the mantra as I stated it. And, again, you can do this more than one night, to do this. You can do this any night you wish. So I wanted to do that for you, Michelle, just so you were caught up on what we're doing. Glad to have you with us. You have a delay in your speaking. That's interesting. Well, I've amped up my show so high up here, it's I can imagine. Hey, user 126, am I familiar with Commander Truth Warrior? I have no idea who that is. Hey, Sophie, thank you for the gift. Sulk Deep Singh, hey, good to have you with us. And I know I'm lagging bad, okay. Yeah, thank you. So hopefully I'm going to, balance the energy out a little bit here. It could be all the energy I'm shooting through the phone. Hopefully I shouldn't be lagging too much. Hey, Corey. I drifted for a little while. Thanks, Commander. You're welcome, Cleo. Half Pint says I'm morphing time. I probably am, you know. I am so amped up here. Oh, good. Yeah. For most people, I'm not lagging, so it could be just TikTok. But we are not going anywhere. So, welcome to the show. And this is going to be recorded and on my YouTube channel. So, I want everyone to follow me on my main page. The red little button says follow. If you're not following me, press the follow button, the like button. We want to hit 100,000 people before 1 o'clock in the morning tonight. Okay? And I also want to get into people's experiences. So if you have any questions, you wish to come up here and talk about it or ask me a question, feel free to do it. I'm all open to interactive communications with everybody. So feel free to join us. If you have an experience and you're already having contact with your star family, I'd love to hear the story. If you are, documenting activity around the world, with the spaceships, I'd love to hear the story. There's a lot of stuff going on here, right? Quite a bit of stuff going on here. So we definitely want to hear it. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, interesting, user 126. Kitty Mama, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the team power. Thank you for the roses. We really do welcome everybody here. Jimbo says, I did the C5 meditation 8 years ago. Yeah, I would say continue doing it every day. I mean, when you have the time to do it. C5 is a good way to have peaceful visual contact. So, yeah, I would say that would be a good thing. C5, Christina, is contact with extraterrestrial intelligence. If you have a Android phone, Christina, what you can do is download the app, and it allows you to learn the protocol of making contact. Let me try something here for a minute. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to. Okay. So I just switched something here. Hopefully there's no lagging going on. I just, for a second, I just had to switch something off. So for those that had lagging, I shouldn't be lagging at all. I had the Wi-Fi hooked on here. I think that does it sometimes. So things should be okay. I've been having the same issues on other lives. Okay. I'm not going to get too hung up on it. Red Jen says, hi, everyone. I was just trying my hand at remote viewing on another live. First time I've tried it. Interesting, Red Jen. Good evening. Julian says, I spoke to 2 orbs the other night, and a tiny gold one came down 1 minute in the camera. Julian, we're going to bring you up here. So I'm going to randomly select guests here on the show. Julian, come on up. This is Encounters, and we'd love to hear about Julian's story. It's really nice to hear. See, this is what's going on the planet now. People are starting to have these experiences. Hey, Julian, welcome to the show.
Hey, welcome to the show. Hey, good evening, Commander.
Good to have you with us.
Hey, thanks. Good to see you again.
Yes. So tell everybody about this. This is interesting. Do you have a Bluetooth on?
No, hold on. Let me turn off the TV first. Hold on. last time, everyone in the comments got pissed at me because I had the TV on. So, all right, it's off. I turned it off.
Okay. So, yeah, okay. That's good. So tell us about this with the orbs. Tell people, if there are people having these experiences. My energy is so strong tonight. I'm coming through your phone, but go ahead.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is really crazy, right? All right, so check this out. So, um, I was actually showing my mom a video last night that I captured this video on January 9th, right? So I had went out to the store and I was walking back to the store, here in New Jersey, for those, that don't know where I am. So when I was coming back, it wasn't like a full moon, but it was like almost a full moon and it was really bright out. And I noticed, like, I thought at first it was a star, to like the lower left side of the moon, right? But I said, no, I was like, the North Star, usually is not in that position, right? So, and I had seen, and I noticed like a couple drones flying around as well, right? So, so I said, you know what? Let me take out my camera and just zoom in, on that supposed star next to the moon, right? So I just started recording and making a couple videos. So so when I zoomed in, right, the first orb that it was actually three, right? So the first one was like right in front of me, like to the south, right? And it was a bluish green orb, right? Like like really similar to the one where I don't know if you guys have seen it yet online. It was a guy in New Jersey and he had like a high definition camera. And when he zoomed in on the orb kind of looked like a nucleus, like it almost like one of those like electrical balls that you touch your finger to, like all the little, you know what I'm talking about, Commander?
Like a Tesla energy ball.
Yes, yes. So when I zoom in on it, it had like, it had like the border, like a solid border, but on the inside it's like twinkling, kind of like, that electricity, right? So so I had zoomed in on that one, right? And I'm kind of just talking to myself, right? But I'm kind of talking to the orbs at the same time,
Yeah.
So so this blue green orb actually it was shrinking and then it would enlarge a little bit and then shrinking and then enlarge a little bit, and actually there was drones flying around it, like almost chasing it, kind of, it seemed to me like,
wow.
Yeah, like the drones were chasing this, and Commander, everything I talk about, I got evidence to prove it.
I know you have the
I capture
documentation.
everything.
And it's
Yeah, I
funny
make sure
though, Julian. It's funny that the orbs are I mean, the drones are chasing the orb. The orb is actually the extraterrestrial consciousness or
Oh,
spaceship. The drones
okay.
are something else.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was really
Yeah.
curious about that. Okay, thanks for filling me in on that. So,
Yeah.
okay, so as I'm recording this video, right, I switched to the white orb, right? There was the one by the moon, right? So I zoom in on that one, and same thing. Looks like the same thing, like a Tesla core, like a Tesla ball with the
Yeah. The Tesla
energy
ball.
in it. And I'm talking to that one as well, zooming in, zooming out, just talking, right? And then then that one, was like under the moon, I guess towards like the northeast. But then there was one above my house, right? And there was another white one. And also I'm zooming on this one. I'm talking to myself. You can hear myself in the video. I'm like, what is this? Is it a spaceship? Is it a alien? Is it consciousness? Like, I'm just confused, right? I don't know what it is, right? So I made these videos, right? But Commander, you're not gonna believe this, man. All right. You
Yeah.
know how when you make videos, you don't notice the things in your own video until you show it to someone else, and you know how other people, especially online in the comments, right? Like people always notice. So listen to this, Commander, right? So this video, I've only showed it to my girlfriend, right? But last night I had my other cell phone on me, because I was recording on this phone, but the battery died in this one. So I went and got my newer Samsung Galaxy, which has a better camera on it, right? Better zoom, better everything, right? So last night, Commander, I see my mom and I say, hey, Ma, I got my other cell phone. I'm like, let me show you this video I've been telling you about the orbs, from January. So listen, I sit down, right, with my mom, Commander, and I'm showing her the video, right? And when it gets about the video is probably maybe like 2 minutes and 49 seconds, right? The one where
Hmm.
I caught the three orbs, where I'm speaking to the three orbs, right? So
Yeah.
I'm showing my mom the video with the white orb above the house. This is the third orb I'm talking to. It's about getting to about the 1 minute and 30-second mark, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I never noticed this in the video because I thought it might have been like a lens flare or something. But my mom, all of a sudden, she notices something in the video, and my mom says, she says, Julian, what is that? She was like, what is that flying across the video, right? And I said,
Huh.
wait. I said, I never noticed that, right?
Right.
And oh my God, you're not gonna believe this, Commander. Like ever since last night, my mind has been blown. Like I just keep watching it, watching this video over and over and
So
over. All right.
what did your mom see in the video?
Okay. So my mom noticed first. She noticed this tiny little gold orb. All right. First, at like the minute and 30-second mark, it just cruises along the top of my screen. Right. It just cruises along. Okay. And then it disappears for a couple seconds, and then Commander, it comes back into the view, right? And it's moving around intelligently, right? It's going up, it's going down, and then Commander, it comes into me like about 1 foot from my camera. And you see it first, it just looks like a little golden orb, but when it gets close to the camera, it gets big to the size about maybe a golf ball. And it has the gold center, but it has a little glowing kind of orb around it. And it almost looked like a fairy or something. It was so weird, right? So
It
it comes
could
up to
have
my,
been.
yeah, like I swear, like I don't know, but like you know how those videos online about the little fairies, and it was moving around like that, right? But it comes up to my camera, and and I never know it. My mom's the one that noticed it. So, Commander, it happened for about a minute, right? It was just flying around, and came forward to me, got bigger, then it moved back, then it was like all the way up at the top of my camera, so it like knew exactly where the frame of reference of where I was recording, right? But
Yeah.
so, Commander, after my mom mentioned this to me, I'm about to tell you even the more crazier part. You ready?
Yeah. And do you also have the
So,
video? Can you send me a copy of the
so
video of that?
yeah, I got you. Don't worry. So check this out, right? So after my mom pointed it out, I went back to before the minute 30 mark, right? And Commander, when the orb first cruises along the top of my screen, all of the sudden, my camera, the screen became blurry and it
Oh my
starts
God.
glitching. It's yes, oh my, and Commander, it was blurry and glitching for the whole 1 minute that it was all around me. And when it
Oh
came close
wow.
to me, yes. And then the crazy part, after about maybe when it gets to about 2 minutes and 20 seconds or something, all of a sudden, Commander, the blurriness goes away on my camera
Oh my
and it
gosh.
goes back to normal. I swear to God.
I believe it. I believe it. I
Yeah.
can't wait to. You've got to send me that video. I'm going to show it on here on the
Oh my
show.
God. Yeah, this thing, like I swear, and like when it came up close to my camera, like you hear me talking, I'm like, yeah, I'm a 80s baby, and I was talking like, yeah, I was born in 82, and I'm like having a real deep conversation with these orbs outside front of my house by myself, and I didn't
Yeah.
even know this little yellow thing came down right there. Like it was like it literally came down, and
Yeah.
then it goes back up, and then and then when it flies off and it flies out of the frame and goes away after about 1 minute of coming in and out, but it
Yeah.
was in the frame for at least 20-30 seconds. It stayed there when it
My
came right to my face and enlarged.
Julian, my audience is going nuts over this video thing. So when you
Yeah.
send the video, if you send it, my email address. Send me the video. I'm going to show it tomorrow night on the show on Wednesday night.
Yeah. All right. So you know what? So if you're gonna show it tomorrow night, then will you bring me up, and then you
Yes,
want
I
me to
will. Yeah,
like give
I
like a
want you to
play by
narrate the video.
play or
I'll
something?
bring you up. Yeah, I'll bring you up for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, cool. Because
All right,
yeah,
man.
like the reason I didn't send you the photo and the video that I captured back July 7th, Sunday, July 7th last year when I
Yeah.
got the mothership. The
Yeah.
mothership, because Commander, like I don't really know you like that, and I've only showed only my close family and my close friends
Right.
this video,
And now you know
so
me.
I
So
can't just put it out there to anybody, I got to
right.
get to know you first and get to know
And
who I'm
now you know
dealing
me.
with.
I know you. You're friends of the show,
No,
and yeah.
yeah. So once we get to know each other better, then because this like the mothership, this photo, I really just want to like showing people from my phone, to their face, like directly,
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
forgot to ask you, like, where are you located, actually, Commander?
Oh, we're in Connecticut, so we're up here in New
You're in
England.
Connecticut. Also,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're close. Then we're close.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
brother. So
good.
when you
All
send me
right.
the video, you know
That's
my
good
show
to
has
know.
integrity. We'll do justice to it, and you'll come on and you'll narrate it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Yeah, because this one, like, yeah, with this little gold orb, yeah, I don't mind like putting this one out because I want people to see the first bluish green orb I had, right? Then
Yeah, I
they
want
can
to see it
see,
too.
hear me. You can hear me talking to it, So
Hmm.
maybe you just play the video first and let the people hear my
Yeah.
natural reactions and my natural conversation I had with these orbs,
Yeah, that's good.
because but Commander, go ahead, tell me.
Yeah, send me the mothership one because with my connections with the space people, I think it's important people see that, and then you can narrate that too. The mothership, I think, if anything, this is the right place to do it since we're friends. Encounters is really about that, and so I think it's important for disclosure and for openness and cosmic love and reality.
Yeah, I
Mothership
understand. Yeah, I
is
totally
definitely
understand. Yeah, I totally understand the openness and the disclosure,
yeah,
and the brotherhood and everything. I'm
yes,
with all that. Definitely. Listen,
me
I'm
too.
definitely with all that. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about writing a book and maybe writing a
Well,
book about because this experience with the mothership, like I
yeah,
didn't tell you last time. I'll drop a couple little details on you because I'm thinking about writing a book and putting a link in the book to the picture and the video, and let me explain you why. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
when the mothership came to me right here, and here in New Brunswick, New Jersey, like in one of the worst neighborhoods in all of New Brunswick, like this street that it popped up on, like this
Yeah,
street was like infamous, where I was standing. It's just so weird, right? But anyways,
yeah,
listen, the reason why I'm not disclosing the mothership, because I'm just gonna drop this on your viewers. What is it,
right.
321
Yeah,
people here right
you're
now?
right. Yeah, we have a lot
So
of people.
you know what? This is just I'm just gonna bless you guys with this little sample. Like I said, we still getting to know each other. I've only been watching you probably for about a week. You know what I mean? So, but
Yeah.
anyways, listen. The reason why I rather write a book about my experience and put the links in the book because this experience, it wasn't just like a quick flash in the sky, all right?
Right.
It was no clouds, clear sky, maybe one or two clouds, right? Couple
Hmm.
trees.
Hmm.
But this experience lasted like 15, 20 seconds,
Wow.
Commander, right? And listen, I felt like they were watching me, but it was like, yeah, I felt like time had slowed down. Like I felt like
Yeah.
everything was in slow motion, right? And I felt like an electricity in the air, and I felt like a joy and a happiness come over me that I never
Mm.
felt in my life before.
You
You
felt a lot
know,
of love too, right? You
it
felt a
was,
lot of
yeah, I
love.
felt a lot of love. It was really weird. Like I could tell they were watching me and I was watching them because, like,
Yes.
like it was too much. And listen, I'm just gonna just bless you guys with this other little thing I didn't tell you, but like when I zoom in, all right, listen, when I zoom all the way in on it, I can see three-dimensional shapes on the side of the
Hmm.
mothership. All right, it's about 50
Wow.
feet, 50 feet wide, probably 200, 300 feet long. And when I zoom in on it, right, that's why when I told you last time, Commander, like I'm
Yeah,
not
I
playing
remember.
around. I'm not playing around. I've seen every single UFO video online, and nothing comes close to this.
Yeah,
Not
someone was
even one
saying,
percent.
Julian.
Like what I have is basically the missing link. You know, to that would convince everybody. That will convince the
Right.
world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So
Julian, the
listen.
thing is, I can understand your excitement when I was a kid, when I saw the spaceship looking out of my brother's window in the cul-de-sac, and I had no,
Uh-huh.
and it was a big spaceship, it was a flying saucer with men and women in light blue outfits. That's when I was, before I was a teenager. So when you tell
Yeah.
about your excitement, I, brother, can feel it because I had
Yeah.
physical contact, even though I wasn't in the ship, at least I don't
Okay.
remember it. And what you're talking
Uh-huh.
about is, and someone said it here, I believe it true, that that's your star family. That's your off-planet star family that you're connected with.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
absolutely. That's why
Yeah,
you're
that
feeling all
sounds
that love.
yeah, that sounds cool, man. Yeah, now I
Yeah.
want to hear like everybody's story that had an encounter and experience because yeah, I used to just blow it off in the past and not really take it serious because I'm the type that I don't believe anything till I see it myself, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, well, look,
anyways,
they
so
want you to know they're there.
yeah, definitely. And I appreciate them, I appreciate because this change, this changed my outlook on completely, since that happened, But all right. So yeah, the reason why like this photo is so important to me, when I zoom in, I can see like 3D, different features, like dipping in, poking out, like these weird windows and yeah, it's like it's incredible, man. It's mind blowing. It's mind
You know
blowing,
what I'm
Commander.
getting, Julian, as you're talking about this? This is, I got to tell you this, man, because I'm getting this information for you.
All
Um,
right.
do you want to physically be in contact with the men and women on that spaceship?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's
Let me
possible,
tell
yeah,
you,
for sure,
I'm
for
getting
sure.
information for you, man. They want, I have information for you, man. I got to tell you.
Okay,
I'm starting interfering with your phone. My energy's so amped up. I'm interfering with everything here. Um,
okay,
but you have the ability tonight. When I did this experiment, I want you tonight before you go to sleep to say, "I wish to." Just remember the spaceship. Say, "I wish to connect with you, my cosmic Christed star family that was in the mothership. Can you please make contact with me? And if possible, can you take me on the spaceship? And can you do that tonight? And I want to see what happens." This is something I did in my first hour. I was teaching people
yeah.
how to connect with their star family. You're already making connections with the mothership, man. I'm just getting this information for you. Do the meditation
Yeah.
tonight and remember the visualization of the mothership and say, "I wish
Okay.
to, if possible, be taken on the mothership."
Okay, I'll do that.
Are you
So
up
I
for that?
yeah, I'm up for that. So I just sit down in my recliner, just like I'm meditating regular, and close my eyes and just focus and try to reach back out
Don't
to
even
them.
try. When you close your eyes, you're going to say internally, quietly, "I am a Christed cosmic being of light. I want to invite my star family to take me on their ship if possible. I am a cosmic Christed being of light. I wish to go on your
Cosmic Christ
spaceship
being light. I
and
wish to go on
interact with
this
you."
and interact with you.
And you're going to say
Okay,
this internally in
awesome.
your consciousness, man. If you do this, it's an experiment, but I think that they are ready for you. They want to visually show you their ship. You're feeling the love energy. I do believe
Yeah.
that it is your time to make contact with them on a physical
Okay.
level. It's all good. Nothing to fear. I feel it's all really good. You know.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I appreciate your advice and I appreciate your opinion, Commander. Really, from my heart, man. From the bottom
Yeah.
of my heart. I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you too, man. And then we'll know each other a
Yeah.
short time, but I feel like I've known you for a long time, man. So I appreciate it.
Definitely, definitely. Well, thanks for bringing me up, man. Because you know what, I had to tell somebody about this, especially after my mom just noticed that last night about that little orb or fairy or whatever. Like when that thing came right in my face, like then the camera, I didn't even notice it. Like this is insane. This is insane,
Yeah.
Commander.
It's all good, and I feel all the excitement and joy in your heart. And man, I'm telling you that I'm getting messages for you that you are to make contact with them tonight, and you are to facilitate a location where they will meet you in a safe place to go on their spaceship.
Oh, That's
That's what I'm here to
genius.
tell you.
That's genius. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I came to your live tonight, man. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I am too.
Awesome. Awesome.
And when you
All
have
right.
contact with them, I'm being told it's going to be outside of the city. They'll guide you where it's supposed to be. They'll take you away from the city, away from your
Okay.
location.
Okay. Sounds good. Should I keep like a pen and paper or something in case
Yes,
something pops up in my
yes,
head? I should
yes.
write it
Keep a
down.
journal. Keep a journal, Julian. Write down everything.
Okay. Okay. Will do. Will do, Commander. All right. Awesome, man. Thanks for bringing me up, man.
Uh, Anytime, man. Anytime.
Thank you.
Blessings to you,
All
Julian.
right. Awesome.
And make
All
sure
right.
you
I'll
get
see
that
you.
video to me too, so I can look at
I
it.
will. I will
All
for
right, man.
sure. For sure.
All right,
All right.
Julian.
See you later.
Thank you so
See
much.
you
We
later,
appreciate
brother.
them.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, brother. All right. Ciao.
Ciao. All right. So, Julian, I'm going to bring another person up here. This is really, I'm bringing Star up. Star, I'm going to bring Star. Julian, I was getting information. Hey, Star. Julian was, had
Hello.
so much energy. Hey, how you doing? My energy's so amped up here. It's crazy. Um, but Julian is going to be guided through communications telepathically with the people on the mothership. Excuse me, the mothership. That his connection with them to be physically taken on the ship will be through a area outside of where he is in New Jersey. He's going to be having to leave the city, and they're going to guide him to a spot where there's going to be an open place where there is less light pollution, where it's safer for them to make contact. So, Julian, that's what's going to happen. Hey, Star, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
We're just having a crazy time tonight here. It's been really good.
Yeah, I could tell. I could feel the energy from here.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I
go
wanted
ahead.
to share some news, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um, I haven't had any sightings recently. It's been pretty cloudy over here. But I do have some news. Do you know a man by the name of Eric Hartwick?
Not directly. Why?
Well, he called me the other day. If you're not familiar, people in the comments who Eric Hartwick is, he's the lead investigator in the Massachusetts area for MUFON.
Okay.
Yeah, and so he's said he's been, uh, working at it for, I think he said 30 years.
Yeah.
And I sent him in a couple of videos that I thought were just like very strange. I'm pretty sure I've shown them on here. They were back in
Yeah.
January.
I'm absolutely certain you have. Yeah.
Yeah, of the rainbow orbs that were like moving across the screen.
I do remember those too.
Yeah. So I sent those in, and I wasn't really expecting to get a response back. Like, I know they say that they will, but like, that's what everybody says when you send something in. Like, they'll say that they'll respond to you and like, here's your case number. So I actually ended up getting a call from him, and I actually missed it the first time because I'm not really good with phone calls, but I managed to call him back, and he basically said that from my videos, what he saw was that it was inconclusive. He doesn't know what it is. He was actually like scratching his head while he was on the phone with me because he was watching it like as we were on the phone. And I was just like, so do you have any idea of what that could be? And he was just like, well, I mean, there's no type of technology that we would have unless somebody taped like a LED light up to a drone and like just flew it somewhere, but there's no noise of a drone in my video. So he said that it came up inconclusive, that it is indeed a UFO.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I just thought I, wanted to share that just in case anybody else has been having like rainbow orb sightings. Like, I know that we know what it is, but just for confirmation, the lead investigator of MUFON, one of them, said that
One of them.
yeah, indeed a UFO. So I just wanted to come up here and share that. I thought it was a pretty cool tidbit of information.
I think it's really important that that's documented, and also I just want to congratulate the whole audience. We had 100,900 likes. For people there that have not followed me, please go to my bio, press the red button where it says follow. I want everyone to press the follow button if you're not pressing it, and also the like button too. That's really amazing, Star. So one of the lead investigators up and he's in Massachusetts, correct?
Yes, I'm sorry. There's a plane going over me right now. I don't know if you could hear that. It's really loud.
I thought you were going to tell me there's a spaceship going over me
Oh,
right
I
now. I would have
wish.
been. And now, breaking news: we have Star in Massachusetts, north of Boston. A spaceship is going over right now, and let's go live to Boston. But that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
I mean, unless that was a UFO disguised as a plane, but I doubt it. But
Yeah, no,
anyway.
it's not. It's not one of those other things. No, but
Right.
I think it's pretty impressive that he actually said it was inconclusive regarding your sighting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was pretty interesting because like I could kind of tell that he didn't, he kind of just wanted to say that it was a drone to kind of just like not,
He wanted to come up with a logical explanation, which he couldn't
yeah,
do.
thank you for putting it to words, but basically, but then he was just like, yeah, I don't know what that is. And I was like, okay. I mean, we were on the phone for 2 hours straight.
Wow, 2 hours.
Yeah. And he actually sent me his email, so I have to send him that daytime footage that I shared with you. But I think that he'll find that pretty interesting too. Another
Oh
thing,
yeah.
I also shared my sightings and my videos. I share my TikTok links to ChatGPT, and they can analyze it. And I shared mine with ChatGPT, and it said that it can't identify what's in the videos either, even though the footage is clear. So pretty cool stuff.
And remember the video that you showed where there was like a moment where there was this object in the video?
Are you talking about the little black spot that was
Yeah,
going?
yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually sent that to my ChatGPT too, and again, it said it has no idea. It couldn't have been a bird or anything because at the speed it was going, it only caught 2 frames. So
Oh wow.
yeah, if anybody has ChatGPT or like a chat bot or anything like that, you could send your video link, just copy and paste it into ChatGPT, and it'll analyze the video for you.
That's
And
pretty cool.
yeah, it'll give you a sense of like what it is. So,
All right.
but I just wanted to share
Hey,
that news.
hey, that's a great update. I appreciate it. Star up in the north of Boston, up in Massachusetts. Thank you so much again for coming up and sharing some updates.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, you too. We're going to bring her down. And you're watching Encounters. If you wish to be on the show right now, this is Encounters. I'm your host, CmdrAleon, host of the number one spiritual UFO talk show here to give you the disclosure, the cosmic truth, and bust the matrix. You know, that's what we're here to do, right? If you do want to share some information, tomorrow night, hopefully I will have some UFO video footage to share. I didn't, I have the iPad in another room, so I haven't really checked anything, but I'm going to get back on track. Uh, I am God frequency. I had two events happen back to back. Hey, I am God frequency. We're going to bring you up. I want you to talk about that. I had, and she's been on before. We're going to get some updates from my friend I am God frequency. Hello, how
Hi,
are you?
Commander. How are you?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing great, actually.
Yeah. So you had this is most recent stuff, correct? That you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah. I had one incident. I sent you the video. Well, I tagged it. I should have emailed it to you.
Okay.
I was outside in my backyard. I went grounding in my backyard, and I looked up and I saw this beam of light
Yeah.
coming down from the sky, and I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" So I grabbed my phone and I was trying to see if I could see it better with my phone. And oh my goodness, you got to go and look at it.
Yeah. I think I will.
It's unbelievable. Um, it lasts about 15 minutes. I
And
was
is it
in the
on your
morning.
main page or is it something connected to your
Yeah,
main page? It is. Okay.
yeah, it's on my main
Well,
page. Yeah,
we'll have to check that out, folks, so people can see that.
yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was a beam tracker. I didn't know exactly what it was, and it was just a beautiful experience. And
Mhm.
then today I was called outside, and I was like, well, let me go outside and see what's going on. And sure enough, I get out there and I look at the sun, and I
Mhm.
thought I saw the moon. So I recorded it, and you see a planet crossing over the sun.
Oh
And
wow.
I was like, wait a minute, is that the ship or is it the moon? What is it? I recorded it. I got about 3 to 4 minutes of that.
Oh
Um,
wow.
I haven't posted that, but I'll go ahead and send it to you. I
Mhm.
sent it to my galactic family, and it's just wow. I'm always having these type of experiences.
I know you are. You
Um,
definitely are. She always does. I am Goddess always does have these experiences. So she would be considered not only a visual contactee but a contactee. So yeah, check out our page and definitely look at it for sure. All right. Hey, I'm Goddess.
yeah,
So I want to thank you for coming up here and giving us some updates on what's happening.
yeah. So I'll check it out, and then I'll send it to you as well.
All right, sounds good. I will definitely do so. Everybody, I am God Frequency. We appreciate her coming back up here. And so I appreciate you coming up here. Anyway, there we go. And we're coming up to almost near 1 a.m. It's 12:53 a.m. in the morning. If you'd like to be a guest on Encounters, don't be shy, folks. Stick around a while. Come on in here. You know, join us. So if you've had a sighting, if you've had encounters with star people, if you've had anything happen, if you've been videotaping and documenting UFO activity around the world recently in the last week or so, we want to hear your story. Come on in, come on up, tell us about it. Let us know what's going on, right? You go into the multi-guest option box, and we're winding down at about 1 a.m. Eastern. So we'd like to hear your final stories. Anybody has something related to the subject of the spiritual UFO area, we'd love to have you join us here on Encounters. Encounters is a show that's on at 11 o'clock Eastern. Once in a while, I take a break and say, where's the commander? Sometimes I do take a break, but we're glad to have you with us here nightly at 11 Eastern, 8 o'clock on the West Coast. Hey, Ashley. Yeah. Hey, Robert Kraft, all the people coming in here, welcome. You're just coming in here. Please follow me. You're watching the number one spiritual UFO talk show. We've been here for 3 years straight. 3 years straight. Others have come and gone, but the commander has been here for over 3 years. And this is our third year in 2025, right here on what they call TikTok on planet Earth. Even though we're not from planet Earth, this is where we are, right? Let's see here. Ashley says you have a guest box up in the right top side of the screen. On my phone, it's there. That's really weird. You know, it's funny. On the top right side of my thing, it says no connection. When I press that on my screen, it says I have a good connection. That's really, and now I've had tonight since 11 o'clock, folks, just to let you know, I've had 6,500 people, 6,600 people now watch the show, and 22 new people that are following me. So I can see what's going on here. Yeah, I do have a good connection. It says, even though it says no connection in red on the top corner, that's not true. I have a good connection. If anything weird is happening here, it's possible. Good, Beatrice. Good to have you with us. I'm glad you're doing good. You know, I should show a video tonight. Give me a minute. We're going to bring the camera here and see if we can show you a UFO video tonight. And we're going to, hey, J9er. J9, we're going to bring you up. Speaking of UFO videos, it's been a while. I want to get some updates from J9er in the state of Washington. J9er, if you can come up. She's been having incredible contact with her star family. There have been multiple, she always has spaceships around her location, and she's always seeing and recording and documenting activities. My lips are going with my camera. That's good. Beatrice is in Washington State too. Jane Arn has been a guest on our show a number of times. She has incredible footage of her
Hi.
and her husband. Hey, Jane Arn, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's been a while. You've always are documenting really good footage. And if you never heard of J9er, tell them about you're in the state of Washington, you're in the United States. You have been how long have you been documenting for new people all these sightings that you're having?
Well, it's been about 7 years.
7 years, folks. Seven
Yeah,
years she's been, and I have to imagine, right, that now in 2025, in your 7 years, things are amping up, aren't they?
it's crazy. It's
Yeah,
every day. I mean,
every day.
if there's no clouds, there's something going on. Sorry about my voice. I'm getting over a cold.
Oh, I hope you feel better. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
thank
definitely
you.
important.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so have you found yourself in the 7 years of documentation? I have to imagine, and I'm sure I've asked this before when we've had you on, absolutely certain. Have you had any telepathic communications with those on those ships?
I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe. And that sounds funny, I know, but like I can say in my mind, I'm like, okay, show me you're there. Tell me that
Right.
you see me. And they'll flash lights at me. They've,
Yeah.
they kind of zoom in and out at me. I have videos
Yes.
on my page about it. But yeah, I mean, if that's what that means, but no, I've not, I haven't heard them or anything like that. I mean,
Right.
they
That's
do,
okay.
they play with
But
me, but they
they play
don't,
with you.
yeah,
So
like zooming in and out and flashing lights at me and going over my house and coming back and just floating there, and it's pretty different.
how would you like to have physical contact with them?
I would think it'd be great. I
Okay.
mean, it's been so
You're
long now that, I think that they want to, but I'm not sure really, like I say, I just kind of I play their game. I mean, I'll ask
yeah.
them to come back, and they do. They come back. They actually now, haven't told you this, but they follow me now. Like
Yeah.
I went to the store, and I literally videotaped them following me all the way from my house to the store. They waited for me in the same exact spot
Hmm.
that they stopped at. I looked up and I said, "Time to go back," and they literally followed me back home.
Hmm. Let me tell you something. In the few minutes that we've spoken, I've got information for you. You
Oh,
need to just let go of your little bit of fear that you have. There's just a little hesitation. It's not a lot. It's a little.
right,
They want to have physical contact with you. Your star people, your family, you're
right.
connected with these people. So are you willing to let go enough to initiate contact with them physically?
Absolutely. I have been
Uh,
ready. I just, like I said, I'm always alone. That's the thing. I mean, my husband works, so I'm outside by
yes.
myself,
Right. Well, that's why
but
they want to make contact. They'll eventually let your husband be participating in this. So here's
yeah.
what I want you to do. I'm getting information for you as we speak.
Oh, wow.
Hold on a moment.
Yeah. I mean,
Can you?
even when it's cloudy, I feel their presence out there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them that I know exactly where they're at every time it's nice out. I can just look up there and there they are.
Yeah. So here's what I want you to do. When you go to sleep tonight or tomorrow night, no, tonight, I want you to telepathically talk to them on their ship. Say, I know you wish to make physical contact. You've been waiting for all these years for me to be ready for it. And tell them that you are a Christed being of light here on having the human experience. I would love to meet you on the ship. Can we make contact physically and listen to their response internally through your consciousness? You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
if,
mean,
and again, it might take a few nights to do this. I'm not saying it's going to be instantaneous, but I want
right.
you to start doing it tonight before you go to sleep.
Oh, I will. I definitely can tell there's something different. I mean, they are definitely doing way more,
Yeah.
like visiting way more. I mean, they've always been here, you know what I mean? But like like they're playing games with me. I'll
Yeah,
just be like looking at one, and then my camera. I'm not touching my camera, but they'll zoom in
yeah,
and out, and it's them coming really
yeah,
close to me.
yeah. They're telling you in so many ways they're ready to make contact with you.
Okay,
They're
well,
waiting for you to take the big step. Are you willing to do it?
I absolutely am.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm getting
figure if
this
they were,
information for you. Yeah.
that's really cool. And people are like, "Aren't you afraid?" I'm like, I
No.
no, because I think the thing is, I look at it like this: when I'm out there at night at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and they haven't done anything when I'm out there by myself, they haven't done anything to hurt me. I really
No.
don't think that they ever will. I mean, I feel
Because
pretty.
they operate in a high vibrational frequency. They keep
Yeah.
telling me I'm getting this message from them. I don't know who they specifically are. The only thing I'm getting is they want you to facilitate making contact physically with them. They'll make
Okay.
the contact with you. You're in an area where you can have an area where they can come through.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
them that you're ready to make physical contact. They can choose the location where you are in Washington State. It'll be close to where you live, and you'll facilitate that with them through telepathy.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to do it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, me
I,
either.
I won't be there, you will, but I can't wait to hear what happens.
Right. Right. Well, I'll
I'll be over
definitely.
here.
Maybe we'll come by and say hi. No, I'm kidding.
If yeah, you never know, things do come true. Hey Jay Nana, I can't wait to hear that. I had to bring you up here. Jay Nana has a lot of video. Go to her page. You got to check out her video footage. It's phenomenal. She's been documenting these different spaceships forever. She's got good quality stuff, and it's all happening right now as we speak.
And,
So,
and I have
hey,
to say this. I say this each time I'm on, but if anybody on here is like new to the show and all that good stuff, believe me, I felt like it took me 6 years, and I'm not even joking, 6 years to get my whole family to believe me that I was seeing things and that things were happening. And I had proof in pictures and videos and everything, and they never did. I mean, they kind of did, but they were like, "Don't look up, don't go
yeah.
outside, don't do this." And I'm telling you, you, Commander, are the one that got me going. Okay, you know what? I felt so good after I talked to you
Yeah.
because it was like, wow, I mean, no one believed, no one would talk to me about it. I couldn't say anything about it, so it was just me. My
How
husband
how
was,
f- and how
does the
far are
same.
you? You need to connect with Red Jen. She's south of Seattle. How far are you from Seattle?
I'm probably about 30 minutes
Jay
toward
Niner,
toward Mount
connect with Jay
Rainier.
Niner. I think she wants to connect with you and meet up about the
That would be
ships.
cool.
Are you willing to do that with her? She's a good person. Her name is Red Jen.
Okay.
She's in here. So you guys connect with Red Jen, connect with Jay Niner, and we
That would
want to
be
hook you guys up together.
that'd be great.
Yeah. There you
That'd
go.
be really fun.
How's
That'd be
that
really
sound?
fun. I'm kind of by Mount Rainier.
So you're near Mount Rainier. And anybody who doesn't know about Mount Rainier, that is historically in the 60s, I've seen documentaries, UFO documentaries. Mount Rainier, there's actually a star base in the mountains in Mount Rainier. In the mountain, there is an intergalactic base of space people that live in Mount Rainier, inside the Earth.
Yeah, I never
Did you
knew
know
that
that?
until you told me that. Not until you told me that. That's pretty
I
cool.
don't think I ever told you that, but I know a lot about Mount Rainier, just like Mount
Well, you
Shasta,
did tell
Mount
me.
Rainier.
Yeah,
The
you
Mount
did tell me
Rainier
that.
is a space base. Yeah,
Wow, that's a
in Mount
trip.
Rainier. Yes,
That's cool. Right
and
on.
that
Yeah.
goes. Yeah,
Well, that's like I say, if anybody, people are doubting them, don't let it get you down. It got me down. It really did. And when I talked to you, I was like a new person. I just felt like, okay, great. And
yeah.
before
See,
that, I never posted anything on TikTok at all
yeah, she
because
never did.
yeah. But
See,
now my
our
whole family believes, just so you know,
oh,
you all
good.
know.
It makes a big difference.
Oh, it's so
Makes a
nice.
really big difference.
It's way nice. I like it. It's so much better. I felt like I was losing it.
Oh, you're not losing it, believe me.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
So,
thank you.
Red Jen, connect with Jay Niner tonight. Message each other, friend each other, and definitely, I think it's gonna be really cool to see what you guys do together.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Jay Niner, I'm going to be looking, I'll be posting some more of your videos. You have so much good stuff. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Have a great evening out there in the state of Washington.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on. Everybody take care and keep looking up.
All right, and I know you're going to feel better and get rid of that thing, and you're doing good.
Talk to you later. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Let's do this here. I'm CmdrAleon, your host of the number one spiritual UFO talk show on social media. And if you're not watching this show, you're watching the wrong thing. If you're watching something else where they're just chattering about nothingness, about a crystal ball somewhere, or they're flipping cards in the air, saying, "Wait, oh, I dropped the card. I got her. Oh yes, I see your future. You're going to have Chinese food tomorrow night downtown, and you potentially might find your mate to get married." No, I don't do that here. You're watching a show that really busts the matrix. You're watching a show that can care less about the programs on Earth. I just want to bust the matrix. I want everybody to be liberated in their consciousness. I want everybody to get out there and record these spaceships. I want everybody out there to have contact. Everybody, not just a one or two people, the whole audience. That's why we did the experiment we did earlier. I want to see what happens in the next few days if people actually practice what I actually was preaching. Not so much preaching, but teaching earlier tonight in the first hour. I want to see how many people practice it. Because if you practice it, it'll work. If you don't do anything, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Well, it's now getting to be about 1:08 a.m. in the morning. I think it's time. We'll be back on tomorrow night at 11. Jane Arter, thank you for the mustache. Tar. Everybody, I want to thank you. You know, I only have 7 of 20 of those live things. I need to fulfill my goal, so I did 7 of the live on the air things. Can we finish getting all those together there? I need 13 more. Oh, hey, thank you for the drill, my team. The live on the air, if you can afford to do that, they're 99 coins. I need to get more of those done. I need to get up to 20 of them done. So if we can hit 20, that'll solve my goal problem tonight. Let's do it. Let's do that. Let me see here. You know? So let's bust the matrix together. We have 9 of 20. Uh-oh, hold on. I just said my A app just started speaking and I didn't even call out to it. Did you hear that? Did you just hear what just happened? Did you hear what happened just now? You heard it, right? I didn't even say anything. It's listening. I didn't call it. It's listening. I said absolutely nothing to it. Ay, 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 I'm telling you. You know, if anything else happens tonight on my show before I go off, I'll be right here. You know? Yeah. Right after I said Matrix, I did say Matrix. It responded to the word Matrix. Alrighty. I might have to unplug it. Did you know, folks, sometimes I unplug the thing because I never know what's going to be happening. Sometimes I unplug it so it doesn't say anything or something weird doesn't happen. But on my show, whether I unplug it or not, at any time during the show, at any night during my show in the last 3 years, anything is possible here. It really is. Thank you, everybody, for the roses. Let me see. Did we hit the matrix? Did we bust the matrix here? Are we busting the matrix? Yes, we are. Thank you, Jane Arner, for the flowers. We appreciate it. Wow. Thank you so much for the flowers and everything. Thank you, Sophie, for the live. So I have 18 or 20. I need 2 more of those live thingies to have my girlfriend. Thank you for the heart buff. Half pint, thank you for the roses. You folks have been great. Uh, we did it. We did it. So if you have weird things happening tonight, cosmically speaking, I won't repeat what it said. I don't even remember what it said because it said something. And, because I'm so amped up tonight, anything is possible. Because I'm so amped up tonight, I have this feeling if I say certain things will happen on my show, on the screen here. I'm not going to do it, but I feel it. I have all this energy that's like so amped up here, I won't say anything. Well, I'm going to talk. You're not going to find this happening on any other TikTok, folks. I don't care who's talking about UFOs. This show, if you get used to watching me, weird things happen here on a cosmic scale almost 2/3 of the time in the last 3 years. And everything is documented. Go to my main page on my profile, press the follow button, and also press the link to my YouTube channel, Astro Command Spaceship News. And Jay is right. Anyone who's been here for a few years knows strange things have happened on this show. And I'm not using any boxes or any sound effects or anything. Things happen on this show, and they're all documented. Denny, we're going to bring Denny up. What's a recent guest? Let's see what Denny has to share with us. It's always nice to have our guests back up that we've had before. And hey, Denny, good to have you with us.
Good to be here.
And welcome
doing?
back. Yes, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Yourself up?
I'm doing amazingly well. Everything's going really, really well. I'm a bit sick, but other than that, everything's perfect. So
Cool. And
Yeah.
so what's happening on the cosmic scale? Anything you want to share with us on?
Well, everything started with the contact last summer.
Yeah.
And another event happened last couple of nights ago, but it was the other end of the connection, which is the Earth side.
Mhm.
See what I've come to understand since we spoke, actually, and it's completely gone into my identity, is that this is going to happen, and all the things that we're going through right now it's like when you move out of a house and you pull everything out and you say, this is garbage, we're going to get rid of it, this is stuff that's cool,
Right.
we're going to keep it, and this is stuff
Right.
we're going to give away. We're doing that. We're at the very beginning. We're just pulling out all the dark stuff and the weird stuff and the stuff we got to make a decision about. Do we want this as we go forward? Because we're moving out. The thing that happened the other night was I had left some food out for a tree that I found was ill as an offering of energy. And I'd forgotten about it, and I went outside again. And as I was standing outside, I heard this sound like two cats fighting. And you know how like that, but it was pretty. And it went on for about 35 seconds, and it wasn't the usual back and forth between two cats. It was just like a monologue.
Yeah.
And then I went back inside, and I was like, holy cow. And then I remembered, I've got to bring that offering in and dispose of it now. And it occurred to me what it was, and that was our cousins, the ones that avoid us, the Sasquatch, and it was talking to me, and it was reminding me that I'd done that because I didn't want to forget.
Yeah.
And it was the one that had taken, it was a female.
Oh, interesting.
And the interesting thing about them is that's who they made us out of. And so they stay away from us because we're strange and dangerous creatures in general.
Okay. In general, the way we act, yeah.
Yeah, so they've taken the last, 500,000 years to evolve in a different direction, and they've made themselves completely at home on this planet. They were already here. They grew here naturally, but they took all that time and they said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to blend so naturally that nobody can even see us. And that's
Right.
how they avoid us. So but once we become less dangerous and obviously not so strange, they'll come
Right, they'll
out
come
again.
forward. Well,
They'll
they're
come
going
forward.
to. They're part of the galactic levels of the. They work with the Ashtar Command. They're very beautiful. My friend April up in Vermont, the Canadian border, the Sasquatch work with the space people up there. They speak our languages. They can speak English. They're very, very advanced.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Um. So Ashtar Command, where does that arise?
Ashtar Command. I'm with the Ashtar Command. So, and also Donna. Yes, Donna had a question. I want to just make it clear. Yes, the space people do believe in God. God is universal. I just want to get that out of the way.
Yes.
I believe in God. We all do believe in God, but not in a 3D religious way, in a
Right.
very cosmic way. God is everywhere. God created all the universes, dimensions, existences, um, solar systems, galaxies, you name it. So yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
just to get that out of the way. So, but in terms of your question, the Ashtar Command, I had my contact as a kid back in the 60s, living in a cul-de-sac in Long Island in the United States in New York. And I lived there, and then I'm in New England most of my life, but I went upstairs to my brother's room, opened up a wood blind, and there was a flying saucer hovering in the cul-de-sac with a light around it, like a beautiful aura of light. And there were men and women with light blue outfits, human beings, very telepathic, communicating with me. And when they said they told me that I wasn't from Earth, that I came here, but I'm not from here. So um, I've never forgotten that experience. I shared it on my show. So the Ashtar Command are basically the highest levels of light beings or people in the multiverse. They oversee, they're Christ conscious people. They have families. I have two sisters, a brother, a mother, and a father on a spaceship within the Ashtar Command, as well as my friend April and a few of my other friends, Kit Kat in Long Island. We're part of a group. So we have Star Family physically on a spaceship. We don't channel anything. I've not met them physically yet, but I am supposedly will meet them before the end of this year.
Um. So the ship that I saw, um, it was middle of the night, 3 in the morning,
Hmm.
and it was lit as though what the middle of the day, but it cast no light. Does that make any sense to you as far as like
Yes, it does. Some spaceships don't cast light. They can reflect light off their physical ship. And at nighttime, they could radiate light if they wish to.
right?
Uh, so, from the human perspective of the consciousness of the mind, we say, well, how come there's no radiant light? And then people will say, well, how come there's all this, multicolored light coming from this thing? Why do spaceships have light? Why not? Spaceships radiate a frequency of vibration. So, in their vibrational patterns, their vibration affects and creates light in our atmosphere. So, when they come into the Earth, they're vibrating at a different frequency than we are. So, therefore, the light energy you see around it is the vibration of that energy, of that frequency of those beings.
Okay, because the only description I have for the surface of the ship was, the liquid metal Terminator in the second movie.
Oh yeah, I watched the
It
movies.
was it
Yes.
was like that
Yeah.
that liquid metal look, like the whole
Yeah.
thing was made of chrome. So that make your description there ties in perfectly because I would been wondering about that. Like it's a
Yeah.
vibrational effect of it coming because it also it I knew it wasn't hot, like it hadn't traveled to that spot.
Right.
It
That's
just
right.
appeared, it had materialized there or teleported there, or tunneled there. It
Yeah.
didn't move to get there.
No, and the beautiful thing is we have to give up our perceptions of what people that have spaceships look like. The
Right.
spaceships are not going to be the way we perceive in our
No.
3D consciousness. If you use your 3D mind, folks, and you say, well, that doesn't look like the kind of spaceship. Why would they have a spaceship looking like that? Why does it look like it's like this like really shiny thing? Why is it shiny? Well, why can't it be shiny? Why can't it be whatever it wants to be? Why
Yeah.
does a spaceship from another world have to be molded into our perception of reality? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be our perception of reality. They shouldn't even be molding. They can morph into anything they wish to morph into, but in essence, intergalactic spaceships can be whatever they want to be. We just
Yeah.
have to open up our consciousness to their consciousness and understand that. Once we as human beings open up our consciousness to galactic consciousness, we will understand the frequencies of all these different types of spaceships that are now showing up around the planet right now.
Yeah. So the other experience that I had the other day, and this is a very well, so multidimensional reality and the fact that time being an illusion as it is, it's part of the construct. One of the experiences that I've been having, I was walking by that spot because I walk by that site every single day. It's like literally 2 blocks from my house. Um, and I was thinking about it because I was walking in the forest that one time and I felt like that could have been the inside of, like, if I wanted to, that ship, I could have made it the inside of whatever I wanted it to make me comfortable. And
Right.
I thought about it. I could actually, and this is a really strange thing to experience parallelism because I feel sometimes like I did get on the ship and then I turned it into the absolute experience of whatever I wanted it to be. And I've been
Right.
doing that ever since. And so and the reality that I'm in right now is the inside of that ship. But the interesting thing about that ship is it's the nature of my own consciousness. That's my consciousness I was looking at.
Right. So we
And
call that the
so,
Merkaba.
yeah, okay. So, oh, that's it. That's why the Merkaba word stuck in my head and I didn't know what it was.
Yes,
Can you
Merkaba.
explain that to
So,
me?
yes, I'm going to explain that to everybody that doesn't know what the word Merkaba means. So, many years ago, I studied with a dear friend of mine in California, Ashtar Athena. She wrote for Sedona Journal of Emergence. Some of you know the magazine, it's internationally well known. I wrote for the magazine for several years on Ashtar Command Communications. Or things related to that. A Merkaba is, some people will say astral traveling. A Merkaba is slightly more defined. A Merkaba is when you, in your consciousness, create a spaceship around your body. So basically, you are you in your higher vibrational patterns, you are able to construct physically a Merkaba. A Merkaba is a living spaceship. It's basically you're the spaceship. You are actually creating the spaceship. Your body is protected before you leave Earth, and you're laying in your bed. You go into the Merkaba state. You go off planet wherever you're going to go. You could be going to another universe, another galaxy, and in the Merkaba you're safe because you're now protected in a very high vibrational consciousness. That is the state of a Merkaba,
Okay.
a
Because
living ship.
yeah, okay. Because what it felt like I was on the inside of a ball. And the ball
Yeah,
was shaped, the inside surface of the ball was the 3D reality that I'm looking at right now. And as I walked down the street, essentially the ball, it was like being in one of those giant balls that you can run around in.
right, right.
Like
That's your
that, but
Merkaba. You were in a
okay.
Merkaba. Your body physically was protected in a Merkaba. That ball was like your sphere. That
Yeah.
was your spaceship. You controlled it. You created it, and you can go anywhere you want when you're in the Merkaba. When you go in that ball state, you're really actually traveling off planet.
Okay, so that Merkaba that I saw in the street was me looking at that same thing from the outside.
Yes,
Okay, all right. Okay. Because I knew when I looked at it that if I went in there, like I knew I could go in
yes,
there. There was no doubt.
yeah. Well, you
Okay.
created it, so yes, you could go in there.
Okay. Okay. All right. So is that then an extraterrestrial contact, or is that me just contacting a higher level of my own consciousness?
That is you creating a Merkaba in which you can go into and travel off planet. You
Okay.
created it,
So okay.
so you have to take ownership of it. You see what I
Okay.
mean, brother?
Yes.
When you
Yeah.
own it, so like, let's say tonight you go to sleep and you say, I'm going to create a Merkaba. My intention is to go to planet X, Y, and Z, or to go to the Pleiades star system area. So you can
Right.
do it. You create the Merkaba and keep a journal next to your bed. So when you come back from going to the Pleiades star system, you can make notations of what interactions you've had.
Okay.
We have to be confident in our. You're awakened enough to know this. that if you have the confidence and not say, well, I'm going to try to go to the Pleiades star system tonight through my Merkaba state, you don't have to try. You just have to set the intention and go there.
Okay, now I just to tie into that because I do want to start exploring. I was adopted as a child and I only met my mother 3 times and I've never met my father. Now he apparently is Norwegian.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was to travel somewhere to find the archetype of him or find him in any reality that I might look through, where might in where's a guidepost you could give me?
Well, you gave yourself the guidepost here. You said he's Norwegian. So
Okay.
if you listen to what you just said, if he lives in Norway, you could travel through the Merkaba state to Norway out of your physical realm, and in
Right.
that higher state of consciousness, you'll find him. And then when
Okay.
you come back, you can make a notation of that. Now, you're going to have to experiment with that whole concept,
Yeah.
but I do believe that it'll work if you believe in it.
Okay.
You have to
Yeah.
believe in it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. No, this has been, you said it. You said it. This stuff happens on your show.
Yes.
Thank
Yes, it
you, brother.
does.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate it.
Hey, Danny, thanks for coming back on, man. We appreciate
Many
you, brother.
blessings. Thank you.
Same here. Let us know what happens too.
Will
All right,
do.
we're gonna bring him down, and it's a lot of things I do know, folks. Let me see who we got here, and I'm gonna bring Ashley up, my friend Ashley, who's also one of my moderators and a good friend of the show. Let's see, is TikTok working? Come on, TikTok, let Ashley up here. Hey, Ashley, how you
Hey,
doing?
good. How are you?
It's been a crazy night,
I'm
a good
sitting
night,
out.
and
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm sitting out in my car listening to the rain hit my roof. It's comforting.
Oh,
um,
good.
so last night I had to work over. And you know our friend John Corrett.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he did. A lot of people were asking him about how to raise our vibrations, and he went through the stuff, same as you do. But he added on a way to create energy with your hands. I couldn't do it because I was at work. I couldn't watch and see what he was doing, but I would listen to it. And over 90% of the people it worked for. And he said that helps raise your vibration. It gives you the confidence um, to do more, to know that you can do more, because it is kind of hard. Some people don't get um, some things out of meditation, or they, you know what I mean.
Right.
I was wondering if, and it probably took like 10 minutes. I was wondering if you would be interested in like having him on here to show other people in here how to do that with their hands, to give them kind of like a confidence boost that we can do this for the people
So what?
that,
So what was he doing? Like telling people to put their hands together? Can you explain what he
yeah.
did?
And it was like rubbing them in a counterclockwise. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't see, I could just hear. And then you just concentrate on the energy and you can feel it. You can switch energy from one hand to the other. And it over 90% of the people said that they felt it. And it just gives people, because a lot of people are like feeling bad that they're not getting they feel like they're kind of behind and not getting the results that they
Oh,
want. You know what
okay,
I
yeah.
mean?
They want to be
So
caught up in. So even like right now, for example, with my hands here, what I do with the command my father gifted me. I mean, we can do it right now for a minute, and yeah, I can definitely
it,
can tell you that what he was doing is getting the energy amped up between both hands. Correct?
yeah, I'm not sure. I couldn't watch it. And then I know that the split second I did watch it, like he was telling you how to do it. A certain hand, your dominant hand, and then your non-dominant hand. Um, but
Well, here
I just didn't want to.
yeah, I'm going to show people right now from an ET perspective because I come from off planet. We'll do that right now. I think I understand the concept of what he was doing. So let's do this. Let's get everyone to take their hands. And what I do is when I do my energy work, I can just right now. I'm taking my palm of my hand, right and left. And if you take your right and left hand or whatever your hand is, and just close your eyes. And if you close your eyes and everybody just gets their hand, the palms, not to touch them, just close enough so you can start closing your eyes and just let yourself feel energy. Okay, let yourself feel energy. You can take like a deep breath to do this. This will take 2 seconds. All right. Now, if you, without touching your palm of your right and left hand, just do what I'm doing. Go up and down, and it's going to feel like you're rolling energy. And when you feel like you're rolling energy, tell me. Because right now, what I'm doing here is I can feel the vibrational energy that I'm rolling back and forth. I'm just rolling my hands back and forth. I'm amping up my heat energy between my right and my left palm. Feels like I'm rolling something. So everyone close your eyes and just do that. Just let go. And if everybody feels that energy, very simply what you're doing is you're releasing heat energy from your palm of your hands, interconnecting with the other palm of your hands of energy. And if you feel the energy, you can go like this. You can go the other way. And as I do this, I can feel like the energy, like a ball of energy. How many people are doing it? Let's see.
I kind of felt it, but it was like you were able to pull from one hand to the other, like it felt like a magnet, like your skin was pulling from your palm to the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, so basically everyone can do that. You just have to close your eyes. See, my audience here, I'm already able to do this. So, I mean, I can show them how to do this right here. I mean, that's why I come from off planet. So if you do this, then you have to close your eyes because then you disconnect from your mind. Close your eyes, take a deep breath once or twice. And what I'm doing is, as I do this, you can pull away the energy, bring the energy back, pull the energy this way, but keep your eyes closed as you're doing it. You can feel the energy flowing. All right. If everybody does this, you can feel the energy flowing. And you can do all kinds of energy work. When you do that, you can learn how to do energy work, in your room or whatever. And this is all this is all light energy. All right. So you're working with light energy like this here. See? Very simple. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you if it would be okay because I didn't want to like step on anybody's toes or you know what I mean. I just I thought it was pretty cool, to help some people. So but just think about it.
And people here were just doing the stuff I was showing them. They were all just doing it, and they were able to do it. I just, what you told me is something very simple. I understand in terms of how that that interaction between hands happens. Very good. So
and I have never heard that before.
Yeah.
And I see some comments saying that they hadn't heard that before either. So that's cool. It gives people that little boost they need.
Yeah. We just did it here with a whole bunch of people on the show here. So we amped up it a little bit. So everyone can practice this. It's really simple, but usually close your eyes and simply, it'll work differently for every individual person. Right now, just as I close my eyes, I can feel like a ball of energy. I don't touch it. If I get close to my other palm, you can feel the heat energy from your palms and just go like that slowly, go back this way. There's no one way of doing this. You can do it any way you want, and you can just go like this, like that. It's really, really, it's beautiful. All right, Ashley.
Awesome.
Well, it's now 1:36 in the morning. And it's been another beautiful show here. No, don't be sorry. You're good. We're going to be on tomorrow night at 11 o'clock for another edition of Encounters. Go to my YouTube channel. My link's on my bio. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. All my shows are on there. This show, will be on there by tomorrow at some point, and the commander's going to go off planet and go to sleep. So it's only 10:30 where you are, J9, or it's early yet for you. It's 1:36 in the morning here. Excuse me. So, yeah, it's like a martial art known like chi of the body. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, folks. Hey, Ashley, thanks for all you do. We appreciate you. We're going to bring you down, and we're going to end the show with Ashley as my last guest. And everybody, I want everyone to take care, and definitely we will, do some energy stuff here. We did some stuff tonight. I want everyone who was on here for the whole 2 hours to do what I was mentioning earlier, how to remember your connection to your star family. Kit Kat, thanks so much, Kit Kat. And everyone, if you want to, again, remember your star family, as I did earlier, you need to just say these mantra. I am a star seed, and I wish to connect with my cosmic Christed star family. And I talked about this earlier. You can watch the video. I'll be posting on YouTube. And I do give directions how to break the blockage of your memory to your star family. I did that in the first hour of the show. All right. All right, everybody. I'm going to head out of here. So definitely, hey, Steve, 007. Take care, and we'll catch you again tomorrow night. Frank, thank you for the gift. Everybody, be well. People in Europe, people in the U.S., wherever you are. Have a good night. Keep your eyes to the skies. This has been Encounters.